Yeah, I'm maybe 200 feet away. Yeah, I appreciate it. We're coming maybe 1 minute. All right, see you. See you. What's going on, everybody? My name is Tech, and for the last 15 years I was the #1 seller of pre-owned men's clothing on eBay, and we do not come to this flea market often, but that was a vendor right there who is holding stuff for us because we've done 2 previous deals with her. So come along with us today. We go to the flea market, we fill up the entire car, we make thousands of dollars every single time we come out. And if you want to learn how to do this, I run a group of over 2,000 people that recur every single month, so we know we're making money. We have tutorials, walkthrough, live calls, everything is recorded. I answer every single question personally. I get a morning call so everyone can get started on the right direction. We make money, that is what we do. But today we are here at the flea market. We are here to make money, so let's go. How are you? You have new?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
That's why I don't put it
Thank you.
out, so I will be coming.
Thank you. This one?
Okay.
All right, we'll put it out.
Let me know because
Thank you.
I don't they beg.
Yeah, I need the bag.
Yeah, I need a beg.
That's okay.
Okay, baby.
Thank you. This is a good one. Old Stussy. Good one. She's coming up more. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 57, 58, good one. 59, 80. Vintage Stussy. Maybe they'll say 81. 81.
Okay.
How much?
245, 81. Okay.
Okay. Thank you for holding them.
No problem.
Every time we come in by many.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
And
That's why I don't put. You see, I got
I
it.
know. We come in next Sunday.
And where I sell people, I don't sell you like that. I sell you cheap more.
That's okay. So next Sunday, come in again if you have more.
Sunday this?
1 week.
Or I call you.
Okay. We come in next Sunday.
Okay, baby.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
I'll see you in a little bit. All right. So we are on the board early. 81 hats, 2 for $5. $202.50. Couple good ones. A Made in USA Stussy hat. Love those. And then also a Detroit Lions diamond hat. So those 2 probably get us out of that whole deal, and the rest is profit. 79 hats profit. And if you guys notice, when we were digging on the hats, usually no one cares about hats, no one wants hats, no one cares or wants anything that I dig for or look for. But once you start digging, they start caring. There must have been 20 people stopping by the hats while we were over there all trying to get some. So you just got to position yourself good. Use the cart, use your body. You got to do what you got to do. And I'm going to show you guys the evolution of this whole thing, where when I first started coming here, I don't know, 4 months ago, I think I've been here 3 or 4 times at this point. I'm starting to make relationships, starting to meet people. And you're going to see where we started, where we had no advantages, 4 hours away from my house. Nobody knew me from anybody. So now I'm going to start getting all the advantages. And I'm going to get a lot more items, as if all the items that we were getting were not enough.
I can't remember what I put on this one.
$1.
I didn't see a price on that one. Yeah.
It's brand new. 5, 10, 20. I'm gonna throw that in there.
Thank you.
Put that in there.
Yes, ma'am.
You want?
If it's an inconvenience, I'll take the hangers. Or
Oh, you can take the
yeah, that's what she said. She said she don't want them.
I don't want them back. No.
Hold that 1 second.
Okay.
Thank you. 20, right?
Yep.
Alrighty. Thank you. Thank you.
Have a blessed day.
You also.
Yeah, this hoodie matches that shirt right there.
All right, you're convincing.
I think I want a 10.
Here it is, right here. Yep, you got it. $10. Good memory.
Yeah. Yeah. You know anything about Harley, though? Trust me. This is a nice one, too.
All right.
It got pollen on it.
Don't
We did
worry.
a yard sale last week.
Yeah, and they made it through the yard sale?
Yeah. Yeah.
How about that?
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
60.
Thank you.
Crystal was right. She said, you take that to a flea market and you'll sell it.
You have change for 70? $10?
Yeah, I think I do.
Excellent. Full beer, $5. All right, so we've been here for 1 hour officially. Have not done a quite full lap. I got a half cart. My wife has a half cart, and she already took a full cart to the car. So we got 2 carts in 1 hour. Not too bad.
So I have a question for you. So I always watch your videos, right?
Yes.
And I know you always be like, don't be selling some fake jerseys and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
don't be selling fake. Yeah.
If I bring you 3 right now, can you check them
Yeah.
and see if they're actually real?
Yeah. That one's fake.
Already?
Yeah. All right. All right, so this one, I'm not going to show you, but can I add this to the video as like a learning process for everyone?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so this one is not legit. Number one, the color is wrong. This is the wrong color for the Bears. It's like a neon. These numbers right here, number 44, these are meant for authentic football jerseys, which if this was an authentic, it's kind of like the same one that the players wear. And this one is way too cheap for that. You can also tell usually around the NFL shield where the stitching gets sloppy, where like they cut the corner on the end. This one is not horrible. It's gonna have no UPC. That's a good tell. And then this back here, you see how this nameplate is just like slapped on here on top of this jersey? You see how it's just like a jersey, like with an extra piece of fabric on the top? Yeah. That's a good tell too. Also, when it has like, you see that square right here with the 15 on it? That's a good indication too. So this is the wrong color. It's one of the on-field authentic ones, which these are supposed to be like $500 at the store. This is not a $500 jersey. The numbers even are the wrong size. So like that's like the wrong font. And you just want to look for the bad wonky stitching. Here you go. This is a good example. Can you hold this? Look at this Nike stitching, how it's hanging off right here. Can we all see that? That would not be on a $500 jersey.
Yeah.
All right, so that's one, wrong color. This one is also the fake as well. So this, you see how the 4 and the 9 is connecting? That's very common on fake jerseys where the stitching will be connected. Connected stitching is very poor quality stitching. They don't even take the time to cut it. They just rip these things out. Okay, you see the NFL shield right here, how the stitching is just running around the corner? You see that?
Yeah.
It's not even going around the exterior. So they're just running these things off. Look at the top, just a straight line, not going like that. So on the top, you see how this is just ripping a straight line? It's not even going around the exterior. Right here, they just ripped a straight line, ripped a straight line. Right here, they have connected stitching on the 4 and the 9. Again, size 48. No UPC. And back here, usually sometimes, there it is. You see how the stitching is connected? The stitching is connected between the O and the M. They're just ripping these things off as fast as possible to just make money. Also, this is a great indicator. the paper, the backing is still on here. They don't even take the time to rip this out. So this one has all the tells. Bad backing, no UPC, connected stitching, ripping straight lines around the shield, connected stitching back here too. So this one, and also it's got that square that we talked about with the number, so that one is not legit. And this one is the same thing. You can just tell by how they feel. Again, no UPC. Right here, it's just like tied at the bottom. You see how I just like tied it off?
I thought it was weird. Even the color, do they even make that color how it's pink?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. This is the wrong font for the team. Wrong font. So yeah, sorry to give you the bad news, but it's better you know now than to risk your eBay account. Look at the 4 and the 9, how it's just one line connected. That's an indication of cheap embroidery. Good embroidery, they'll take the time and they'll cut it. You don't see, like, on very small embroidery, you may see this because it's very tiny. Like a Ralph Lauren shirt, like Bleecker Street, you may see it because it's extremely small. On this is way too big to be having that kind of stuff. And then they just leave the backing paper on it. You'll never see this on any brand where they just leave the backing paper on it. So these 3, not legit. If you do list this on eBay, absolutely risking your account.
Yeah. Well, that's why I asked. I was just
no,
like,
good. And this one right here is the wrong color. You'll see a lot of Miami Dolphins one on this same exact color. But yeah, no.
I want to put them up without.
Yeah, good. The backing paper is still on it. They don't even take it off. That's a good indicator. And then this one had this big line of stitching right here. They didn't even bother to take it off. No UPC. And then not as sloppy. This one was the worst one around the NFL shield.
I know, okay, they went completely.
They just drew a straight line.
Yeah.
And then it's got the connected stitching.
Oh, no.
Yeah, now you know those are all the 3 things.
I always the only thing I really kind of look at was just like the bottom, how the stitching here.
Yes, but so for these jerseys,
so
that's not horrible. So for Nike and Reebok, you want to go with the letter size, large, XL, medium, small. Any kind of Nike that you see with a numerical size, these are trying to be authentic jerseys. And if this was an authentic jersey, it would be $500 or $600. This is not a $500 or $600 jersey.
So because it has the number,
it's trying to be an authentic one. Not the same one that the players wear, but the same one that the players wear. It's not a game used one, but this is supposed to be an authentic jersey. So when you go home, go on NFL.com and look at the authentic jerseys. The top of the top, they're like $500. This is not a $500 jersey.
Okay.
And this no UPC.
Yeah,
that's a good indicator. Some of them will print like a fake price on here, which is fine, but that's why we got to go. We got to look at this backing paper. Got to look at that. We got to look at the stitching. We got to look at the stitching. This is the biggest tell because this is too hard for them to get. And they just rip those straight lines and they don't go around the exterior. So when you do find a real one, look at it and you'll notice immediately that they go around the exterior of this blue shield perfectly, rather than just ripping those straight lines like this. So unfortunately, maybe trade them to a vendor for store credit. So the ones with the number size, you got to be careful of those. But there are some caveats. So like starter, vintage starter will have a number and that's fine. Champion will have a number, that's fine, but those are vintage ones. Nike, Reebok, stay away from the number size. I've been doing this 15 years. I've never seen a real one with a number size for Nike or Reebok. That's the first indicator that it's not legit. Because it's supposed to be a $500 or $600 jersey, and that's not it. So if I find a real jersey and I see you, or I'll put this on the video, I'm not going to show you guys, but I'll put it on the video and I'll show you how the stitching is supposed to look. But it's all good. I've been there before.
Yeah. I should probably carry a bag with me because I got a bunch of vintage shirts that I think you might be interested in.
All right, I'll be out here next Sunday. Okay. Next Sunday I'm coming out. So if you're here, I'll be here.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Good luck. Oh, thank you. Yo. So this one is legit. This is a replica. So you had the authentic, which was fake. This is a replica. So this is going to have screen print on it. And you see how the number size is large, not numerical. So this is a replica. This is fine to sell. This is a replica of the real one. So this is fine. And then if you look, the stitching, perfect. This is going to have perfect stitching everywhere. Of course, it's not going to have the backing paper, but this is like the consumer version of the jersey that you bought. And the jersey that you bought is supposed to be the one that the players wear, but the players ain't wearing that. So Nike, Reebok, number or letter size, fine. Nike, Reebok, numerical size, no good.
Yeah.
But you see, like, see the difference? And this is a lesser quality jersey on the scale of authentic and replica. And this is night and day. You know what I'm saying? So this tag is fine. The one with the number size, no good. All right. If I find more, I'll put it on. Hello.
Yeah, 'cause I was like, damn, that brand new in the box. Oh, buddy, the little baby shoes are $10.
Yes, sir.
5 and what is it? And 5. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So that would be $20. Thank you.
Oh man, I appreciate it, boss.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you have the same name.
Thank you. So after this, we're gonna go to another flea market. Not done yet. Maybe even go to a third flea market today, depending on how it's going. This might be like the last weekend where the weather is nice. And I heard on the radio on the way over that it was gonna be in the high 50s in the morning and then in the mid 80s by the afternoon. So like, it starts swinging this time of year. So I hope that little jersey tutorial was beneficial to you. There are a lot of fake jerseys out here at the flea market and even at the thrift. There's a ton of fake jerseys everywhere. And just by looking at those couple of indicators, and there's more indicators, but those are the easiest ones. Just by looking at those indicators, you can spare yourself a lot of grief, a lot of trouble. Because if you go listing that stuff, I've seen NFL, I've seen Reebok give zeros for fake football jerseys. So you just have to be careful. And if you enjoyed it and you do want to learn that type of stuff, inside of the group, I have dedicated deep dives on all the brands for jerseys, Champion, Starter, Reebok, NFL, along with deep dives for Ralph Lauren, Tommy Hilfiger, all kinds of stuff in there. So if you're interested in that, click the link below. Full refund. If you're not happy or can't make any more money to date, I've given 0 refunds because at $1 per day, it's pretty much impossible not to make more money with what we offer inside of the group. Hello. How much are the hats?
The hats are 5 each.
Thank you.
If you buy multiple, I can do 2 for 5.
I'll go for those. Yes, ma'am. Please. Thank you. Not legit. Not legit. Not legit. Thank you. All right, 18 for these, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so the Syracuse is legit. The Hurricanes is legit. The Miami Dolphins is legit. It's NFL brand. That Peyton Manning, not legit. Michael Jordan, not legit. And the Mariano Rivera Yankees, not legit. So it's hard to kind of walk you guys through it. Right in front of people. So I'll have to figure out a way how to do that. But from that lady, we picked up 2, 4, 6, maybe 10 hats, $18. It's okay. That Seattle Mariners that we picked up there, I've sold that one for $50 before. And I didn't even look at the tag. I could just tell that that was an older New Era, and I've sold that one for $50 several times. Let's see if I'm right. Yep, see? Didn't even have to look at the tag. I already knew that this was an older New Era diamond collection made of wool. $50. Didn't even have to look at the tag. That's how it's done. So we have to study all of this stuff where that guy can pull out his football jersey and like from 20 feet away, I know that it was not legit. And then you can see that hat on the table. Don't even look at the tag, and you know it's vintage New Era made of wool. Sold it 10 times for $50 in your eBay career. And when you're going to multiple flea markets on the same day, you kind of have to make that decision where you pull the plug on one and you go to the other, because it's a race against time. You can't be showing up at the flea market at the last second and expect stuff. I mean, we've done it, but of course, if we would have went earlier, we would have hit harder. And the one that we're going to next, we went there a couple of weeks ago and got well over 100 pieces of nice quality vintage from a guy, good price. And that was at like 11:40 in the afternoon. So, all depends. Picked up this vintage Beauty and the Beast pillowcase and bed sheets. Pillowcase, bedding, vintage, those go for good money. Ninja Turtles, Star Wars, all that kind of stuff. I'll probably sell it at the brick and mortar store. But back there, probably the most insane deal I've ever heard in my life. A guy was looking at some analog TV antennas that go on top of the house. It was 1 for 30 or 2 for 20. 1 for 30, 2 for 20. And the guy didn't want 2. And he's hemming and hawing whether or not he wants to pay one for 30 bucks because he doesn't need 2 for 20. I think he's got that backwards. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed the little jersey tutorial. And again, we do have more of those tutorials inside of the group. I have Champion, Starter, Reebok, Nike, all those tutorials, polo tutorial, hat deep dive, everything is in the group. Let's go over a couple things that we got. We got these little foam posits. These are Lil posits. These are for the little guys. These soft bottom crib shoes usually do good. We got this Lions Logo Athletic Diamond logo hat. This one is pretty good. A Marlboro Rock Lizard vintage Stussy, very good hat right here with the vintage Stussy tag. Nice Florida Gators. This one I saw just like this, and I already knew it was vintage, already knew it was diamond collection, already knew it was wool. I have sold this hat several times for $50 or more. Another Marlboro. This is a logo that a lot of people, they get mixed up. This is Marlboro, dead stock Marlboro, Patagonia. We got all together 125 hats. 125 hats altogether. This here is just some regular vintage stuff that I got from the store. This shirt's pretty cool. Family Circus. That's a comic strip, 1998. Just some regular vintage for the store. We got this Stearns drywear camouflage jacket. Iverson Reebok football jersey. This one's pretty cool. Some Lululemon leggings. The Beauty and the Beast bed pillowcase. Just these by itself, they go for okay. Couple dollars, but we got it for $1. If you can get the full bed sheet and the comforter, now you're talking. We got a very cool Florida Gators hoodie by The Game. Good brand. Tommy Hilfiger dead stock, nothing crazy. Couple pairs of Levi's. We got some Harley stuff. Here's a Harley baseball jersey. These thermals, they do pretty well for us. These button-ups always do great. And all this Harley stuff was $5. These button-ups do great. What else do we got? Just some vintage Tampa Bay Buccaneers shirts. Probably go to Full Court or Curated Heat. Check out those videos. Full Court, Curated Heat. We got the Polo Bear thermal. Got that for $5. And then all of this is just women's Harley stuff, which we got for $5 each too. All this women's Harley does okay. Regular stuff, bread and butter. All in all, well over 100 pieces. All in all, it took 2 hours. It's 9 o'clock right now. We're gonna head to another flea market, so stay tuned for that video if you want. And also stay tuned for the Bolo. It's coming up right now. And if you wanna learn how to do this, you wanna learn how to do eBay, Amazon, Poshmark, we have a great Poshmark call. We have a great Amazon call. We're not just eBay. We have experts in every single niche, every single category: antiques, collectibles, women's clothing, men's clothing, media call, car part sellers. We got it all. We got a link below if you are interested in that. It's $1 per day. If you cannot make more money with the group, I am happy to give you a full refund. To date, 0 refunds because the group doesn't work. So I hope to see you inside. And if not, we'll catch you on the next video. As always, be great.
This Bolo, you have to act quick. It is Sports Illustrated for kids. It has Charlie Woods, Tiger Woods' son rookie card inside of the magazine. You could pick these up for a couple dollars at the grocery store, and they are selling for big money right now.